Hey, it's 12:08 in the afternoon. It's my iPhone says it's 100 degrees, and there's been a lot of talks about parents leaving their kids in the cars, hot cars. This guy Terry Bartley in North Carolina did the hot car challenge, and you know what? I'm gonna do the hot car challenge because we all know that here in the Coachella Valley is a lot hotter than North Carolina, and it's just something for you guys to think about, man. You love your kids. We should not leave them. I have the AC full blown right now. Both ACs going. I'm about to turn it off, and I'm gonna let you know how hot it gets, how quick. You know, imagine this being your kids. So, right away, I mean, you can feel the difference. It's already hot. I encourage all of you never to leave your kids in the cars, even if it's just to go drop off the mail, just to go get something off the street right away. You know, even with believe it or not, even with the ACs going, it was hot. Especially when you come to a stop sign, you don't get that cold breeze going anymore. You know, something that I do all the time when I go grocery shopping or I go to the store or whatever. This is what I do. I've done it over and over, so it comes natural to me. I always take my kids down first, then I come back to the car and get whatever I bought. It's in my head already. It's integrated in there. That's what I do, so that we don't forget. I don't forget my kids in here. I never have, and thank God. And I ask God that I never do. As you can see, my skin's already starting to sweat. And, oh yeah, it's getting hot in here. So far, it's only been 2 minutes, and I can feel the difference. None of the windows are cracked, nothing. I'm in my driveway, and I can tell you, man, whatever happened to that little boy over there, accident or not accident, intentionally or not, whatever, that little kid went through some shit. And I hope to God that no kid ever has to go through that again, and that we could avoid this. It hasn't even been 3 minutes, and I can tell you right now that it's hot. I wouldn't have my kids in here. Fuck no, I wouldn't. Excuse my language. What I'm gonna do, so I don't make this long ass video, I'm gonna cut out in a little bit. I'm gonna stay in here for about 15-20 minutes, so that you guys can see how hot it gets in the car. And this wasn't a hot car to begin with. This was a fresh car. Both ACs were going. It was nice in here. But as you can see, I'm already starting to sweat. And remember, here in the Coachella Valley, it gets hot. This weekend's supposed to be 108. You know, it's only 100 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up to 106 today at about 4 o'clock. But, you know, during the days when most parents go do their errands and go do their stuff, and it gets real easy, you know, to think, hey, you know what? It'll be fast. You know, I'll go in there, do this, and that. And let me tell you, man, even with the AC on, it's ridiculous. Don't do it. It's not that important. Whatever you have to do, it cannot be that important to leave your kids in the car. So, don't do it. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't shave this morning, so excuse the furriness. I was gonna drink an energy drink before this, but it's a good thing I did it. It probably would dehydrate a lot faster. En español. Padres, por favor, no dejen a sus hijos en los carros. Se pone caliente rápido. Apenas tengo 4 minutos y 30 segundos y está caliente. Man, 8 hours? That kid, that baby, he was a pretty baby too. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. My house is like 75 degrees inside. Probably gonna tweak when I go in there. But, you know, It's unbelievable, man. With some people, you know, sometimes people have a lot of stress, a lot of things going in their lives, you know, and they're not thinking straight, you know, and everything seems real easy, you know. Just remember, man, it can't be that more important than your kids. And like I said, I never have, and I pray to God that it never happens to me, that I forget one of my kids in here. But then again, that's why I do what I do. If you go to the store or whatever you go do, remember in your head, kids first, everything else later. Kids first, everything else later. My wife's probably inside like, what the hell is he doing outside? She don't even know I'm doing this. But yeah, come on, Coachella Valley. I've seen some people do it. And you know what? I think a lot of us more need to, you know, I know a lot of people like to mind your own business and not get into other people's lives, which I respect that. I'm one of those people. But you know what? I think a lot of nonsense is going on around, and if you see it happen, tell the parents, hey, you know what? Why don't you go back and take that kid down? At least turn on the freaking car or something. You know? I think a lot of people just stay quiet and let stuff happen. That's why there's a lot of dumb stuff that goes on in this world, you know? Well, we're approaching the 7-minute mark. And I've been in hotter situations, so I ain't gonna lie, but it's not very comfortable in here. This is what it looks like outside. Just a picture outside. I mean, God. You see that sun right there? Please. My whole body's starting to sweat. This is like going to the sauna, man. Shit, forget paying 24-hour fitness. See that? So imagine, what is it? The lady the other day, she came out yesterday on the news. She went inside, she was in the salon for about 15-20 minutes getting a haircut. She leaves her kids in a Jeep, windows rolled up. Thank God for those pedestrians that were passing by, the people, and started breaking the window, and the kids were crying for help. For God's sakes, man. If you're going into a salon to get a haircut, why not take your kids with you? They have seats there. If you can't get your hair done because your kids run wild, leave them with the babysitter. If not, don't get the haircut. It's not that important. Sorry, but it pisses me off, man. People just don't use common sense these days. Good Lord. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Pretty damn hot. Okay, it's been roughly about 18 minutes, and it's hot, man. Sweating all over the place. Like, my whole body is covered in sweat right now. It is completely hot. And you know what I forgot to mention earlier? That it doesn't pertain just to kids, man. If you have animals, pets, cats, whatever it is that you have, it's not fair for those little animals either. Don't leave them in the car. Don't take them with you. Leave them in the house. Leave them where they're at. Because I'm barely gonna hit 20 minutes, man. You could imagine. Time flies. You guys don't realize how fast 20 minutes go by. You're looking at something. You're on an aisle, looking at this, looking at that, and next thing you know, 5 minutes went to 30 minutes. I know when I go to Walmart, I don't know how the hell, but I come out of there an hour later. How do you spend an hour in a Walmart? Seriously. So, let me tell you, man. Don't do it. Don't leave your kids, don't leave your animals, your pets in the car with the windows up. I guarantee you, if the windows were down, cracked, whatever, it still feel this hot, man. Just put it this way, you don't even want to be outside, let alone inside a car with the windows up. Okay, so I hope this did some kind of good to you guys. If you don't believe me, take the hot car challenge. Go in your car for about 20 minutes and see how it feels. Okay? Remember, nothing's that more important than your kids, man. Have a great one. Have a great day.